Students, families, friends, fellow faculty, and all others in the audience, welcome to our first ever virtual commencement ceremony, celebrating the International Relations graduating class of 2020. Yay! Under normal circumstances, I would be standing in front of you outside of Wren Hall. Instead, the background behind me is just a screenshot. One advantage for me is that this robe is less swelteringly hot than it gets outside in the sun. Also, it turns out that the hat I would normally wear does not work with the virtual background. It makes it look like I'm getting decapitated, so I will be hatless during this ceremony. The disadvantage for me is that I cannot see any of you. So from time to time, I will applaud like this, yay! And I would like you to cheer and applaud wherever you are so that our graduates get a little bit of the flavor of a normal commencement. So again, welcome and congratulations. Congratulations, graduates, for achieving this milestone, and congratulations, families, friends, and faculty for helping get them here. Yay! Extra congratulations to all for making it through a difficult semester, presenting unprecedented challenges. And an extra thank you to the families who were unexpectedly called upon to welcome back your children, and in some cases, their friends, into your homes for the last 2 months of their college careers. More than a few of you were forced to upgrade your home internet access just to accommodate their need to continue learning online. My name is Maurits van der Veen, and I'm the director of the International Relations Program. It is my privilege to join all of you today in celebrating the achievements of our talented graduates in international relations. Before we go any further, I want to thank two people who have helped our graduates in innumerable ways along the way. Catherine Kompan, the International Relations Administrator, and Catherine Rahman, our Director of Advising. Thank you both. Yay. Okay, our ceremony today has 3 parts. In the past 2 months, we have all spent far too much time staring at people talk on our screens, so I will keep things short. I will begin with some brief opening remarks. After that, I will announce the winners of the 2 prizes the International Relations Program awards each year, and the advisors of those 2 students will tell you about their exciting research. Finally, in lieu of having our graduates process across a stage, we present a slideshow featuring all of their names and, in most cases, pictures they supply to mark the occasion. So, without further ado, the 94 international relations students graduating today are receiving their degrees from one of the very best undergraduate IR programs in the country, and also the largest interdisciplinary program at the college. 8 of these students have divided their time between Williamsburg and St. Andrews University in Scotland to graduate with a joint degree. All of them have taken courses in economics, government, history, sociology, and modern languages, learning along the way how expertise across these multiple fields provides synergies for understanding actors and events that cross international boundaries. We don't need to think very hard to think of such events right now. Our students have combined their classroom experiences with collaborative student-faculty research projects, presenting their work at national and international conferences, and even authoring scholarly articles. They have participated in service programs, studied abroad, worked and performed field research on nearly every continent in the world, including 427 Scotland Street and the basement of Blow Hall. They have served their country in the military and prepared themselves to be commissioned for military service after graduation. They have thrown themselves into their studies. Many have also poured their hearts into student organizations, such as the International Relations Club, Model UN, Amnesty International, and The Monitor, a student-run IR journal. Their efforts and accomplishments have prepared them well for careers in intelligence, development, business, law, national security, and many other fields. Yay. And the world has never been more ready for people with their skills. Although the COVID-19 crisis has tempted some national leaders into trying to close their borders, our world is now so globally integrated that these attempts have proven futile, even detrimental. On the one hand, infectious diseases know no borders. As the CDC's former Director of Public Health Preparedness and Response, Dr. Ali Khan, says, "A disease anywhere is a disease everywhere." Indeed, COVID-19 came to the United States from multiple different continents well before the government instituted any travel ban. At the same time, global supply chains have been profoundly affected by international lockdowns and shutdowns. China may have been where the virus first moved from animals to humans, but it is also where many major multinational corporations manufacture their products. Global supply chain disruptions, accordingly, have been massive. And the impact of such disruptions is not only economic. As a recent article in the World Economic Forum put it, keen not to let a good crisis go to waste, armed groups, terrorists, and organized criminals are already exploiting the pandemic. COVID-19 is likely to be with us for years to come, unfortunately, and the effects of the current crisis may be felt even longer. In addressing our graduating seniors last year, Vice Provost for International Affairs, Steve Hansen, framed his remarks around the argument that their training has prepared them for careers that are robot-proof. Demand for their skills is not likely to disappear as information technology and artificial intelligence keep advancing. In light of our current crisis, I would now add that their career opportunities are also virus-proof. Even after the threat of COVID-19 becomes contained, the world will never be quite the same. And our graduates will contribute to raising the quality of debate about and helping to implement better ways to organize our world, our economies, and our societies going forward. The knowledge they acquired at William & Mary and in their outside the classroom experiences will help them achieve progress on issues where gut instincts and a reflexive turn inwards simply do not suffice. And their exposure to different perspectives will allow them to be more understanding of those with different backgrounds along the way. Seeing the way these students have spent the last 4 years preparing makes us confident that they will live lives devoted to the pursuit of knowledge, to helping others, and to change the world for the better. We, their faculty, are proud of their many accomplishments, and we look forward to the world they will create. Congratulations, International Relations Class of 2020. Thank you. Yay. Okay, now I would like to announce the winners of the 2 prizes the International Relations Program awards each year. Due to the disruption in regularly scheduled events, where these would normally be announced, we have not yet informed the students of their recognition, so this will be a nice surprise to them. First, to present the winner of the Award for Excellence in International Relations, Professor Harish.
Good morning. A couple of years ago, an undergraduate student walked into my office requesting to take my graduate level class. I was a little unsure at first, but as it would turn out, she was the best student in the course. Since then, I've worked with her on a number of research projects, and at every turn, she's demonstrated skill, excellence, determination, and leadership. That student is none other than Liz Rosen. During her time at William & Mary, Liz has been involved in a number of research endeavors. To mention a few, she was a Trice Fellow with the Center for African Development. She was a PIPS Fellow with the Project for International Peace and Security. And she was also a Summer Fellow with the Global Research Institute. I had the opportunity to work with Liz on her honors thesis over the past year. She examined this fascinating topic about gendered speech in liberalizing autocracies. Using her cutting-edge data science skills, Liz examined the effect of 2 reforms in Singapore on parliamentary debates of elected male and female politicians. Typically, these topics, liberalizing autocracies and gendered speech, are studied in isolation. But with this thesis, Liz has broken down those barriers and has advanced our knowledge in both these fields. Liz has also embraced opportunities to present her research to her peers. Earlier this year, she presented a draft of her honors thesis at the Southern Political Science Association conference in Puerto Rico. The International Relations Award for Excellence is given to a graduating senior who has demonstrated excellence both inside the classroom, with independent research, and with leadership. Liz has achieved all this and more. Congratulations, Liz. It's very well deserved.
Thank you, Professor Harish, and congratulations to Liz. Yay. Next, we have Professor Phil Ressler announcing the winner of the Research Prize in International Relations.
Hello, graduates, families, and friends. Professor Philip Ressler here from the Government Department. I have the honor of presenting the Research Prize in International Relations that goes to the graduating senior whose independent research project best advances the state of knowledge in the field, while also demonstrating the highest standards of our discipline, as deemed by a committee of the International Relations faculty. This year's Research Prize goes to Elizabeth Sutherland for the brilliantly titled Flipping the Kill Switch: Why Governments Shut Down the Internet. Congratulations, Elizabeth. I'm especially pleased to tell you a little bit about Elizabeth's project because I had the privilege of advising her on the thesis over the past year. Elizabeth aims to account for the increasing trend of governments turning off the internet to restrict access to this critical information and communication technology. Whereas only one country used such a tactic in 2011, 24 countries flipped the kill switch in 2019. To study this rising phenomenon, Elizabeth employed a nested research design, combining the best of both quantitative and qualitative methods. For her large N analysis, Elizabeth was one of the first scholars to systematically study the determinants of internet shutdowns, leveraging new data collected by Access Now, one of the leading international nonprofit human rights and advocacy groups dedicated to an open and free internet. She combined this statistical analysis with qualitative cases of Chad and Bangladesh and China and Tajikistan. Elizabeth's findings are illuminating and important. Once governments flip the kill switch, they are much more likely to do so again. Governments facing armed conflict are also especially likely to use this tactic. Yet, the United States may have some leverage in keeping the internet open. Recipients of U.S. foreign aid are significantly more likely to not use this tactic. Congratulations again, Elizabeth, on breaking new ground on this important topic and writing a methodologically sophisticated, well-crafted, and well-researched thesis. The prize in international relations is very well deserved. Best of luck on your future endeavors.
Thank you, Professor Ressler, and congratulations, Elizabeth. Yay. I hope these brief descriptions give you a sense of the interesting and important work many of our students do. Selecting award winners this year, as always, was a really difficult process with so many stellar and deserving students. I would like also to briefly name the other students successfully completing and defending their honors theses this year. Grace Amato, Sam Damaris, Seth Fitterer, Heather Rodenberg, and Lincoln Zaleski. On the slides, you will see by their names a yellow and green ribbon to indicate that they earned honors in the degree. All right, I would be remiss if, before continuing, I didn't also congratulate another award winner among our majors. Ellie Thomas is this year's recipient of the James Frederick Carr Memorial Cup. Carr Cup is awarded to a graduating senior on the basis of character, scholarship, and leadership. Recipients should be a well-rounded student, have good standing in all three of these respects, and carry within the spirit of willingness to sacrifice and give oneself to a cause. Congratulations, Ellie. Okay, we have now come to the moment that you've all been waiting for. We will call our graduates to virtually process across the stage that is your video screen. Here too, I hope you will applaud loudly and enthusiastically for any and all students. Students' names will be read out in alphabetical order, and I apologize in advance for any mispronunciation. As a native Dutch speaker, I am fully confident only about one half of one last name among the names that follow. Josh Aftel. Rua Al-Aksami. Milena Almetica, Grace Amado, Matt Armentrout, Catherine Armstrong, Luke Alman, Margot Baden, Braden Beckius, Esteban Bermudez Rincon, Madeline Blessy, Natalie Blodgett, Sarah Bomfim, Hannah Borgested, Tanner Brahman, Yuanming Kai, James Card, Joshua Chang, Tara Clark, Robert James Colley, Cassandra Cooper, Grayson Cox, Raúl de la Guardia, Delenira de León, Samuel Damaris, Sean De Villa, Paulina Farley Kuzmina, Alba Fernandez Stops, Claudia Ferrero Yacampo, Seth Fittiver, Delaney Flesh, Maggie Fletcher, Oliver Gaynor, Patrick Gustafson, Brian Hansen, Christopher Harrington, Jack Helms, Joshua Hennessy, Catherine Herthel, Cassandra Heyman Shrum, Diana Ibarra, John Jessen, Madeline Keller, Kyle Kelly, Jacob Larson, Zichi Lei, Zhao Shu Lin, Zheng Yuan Ling, Zachary Lofton, Allison Logroño, Mia Lott, Isabella Louvain, Anna Luan, Kelsey Marshall, Alan Martin, Angel Martinez Alfaro, Alexa Medina, Natalia Micheli, Andrea Miro, Zaira Mughal, Marie Murphy, Bailey Murray, Brian Nelson, Thomas Olmsted, Luc Pasquale, Grace Pereira Soruco, Megan Pierce, Elizabeth Plaster, Stephen Presendo, Matthias Preti, Rong Chin, Gabriel Ramirez, Paulina Rapota, Heather Rodenberg, Liz Rosen, Laura Schwartz, Jack Shangra, An Shen, Kyra Solomon, Carrie Stevick, Elizabeth Sutherland, Kamal Taban, Radhika Tandon, Elizabeth Thomas. Arya Truppi. Carter Truesdale. Jason Vargas Ortega. Julio Bezaga. Joanna Reach. Nicholas Wells. Angela Yost. Athena Zacharakos. Lincoln Zaleski. Yunjie Zhang. Okay, in a regular year, the faculty would now proceed formally off the premises. Instead of doing that, I have asked a few of them this year to record their congratulations, and we will then conclude the ceremony with a recording of the William and Mary alma mater performed by almost 300 present and former choir and choral students, including some of this year's graduates. In closing, let me just say on behalf of all the faculty, we've missed you this semester and we'll miss you next year as you move on to new challenges and adventures. Keep in touch, and we hope to welcome you back to campus for a visit next year as conditions allow.
Hi, this is Professor Smith. A big congratulations to the IR class of 2020. Please keep in touch.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
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 Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2020. From Professor Holmes
and Professor Berna.
Hello, y'all. Professor Oaks here. Sending you congratulations. Congratulations, class of 2020. I am so proud of all of you.
Like the students' voices swelling, strong and true and clear. Alma maters love their telling, bringing far and near. William and Mary, loved of old, hark upon again. Hear the thunder of our chorus, Alma Mater hail. God the Father, hear our voices, listen to our cry. Bless the college of our fathers, that never die. William and Mary, loved of old, hark upon the gale. Hear the thunder of our chorus, Alma Mater. William and Mary, loved of old, hark upon the gale. Hear the thunder of our